question of, can you find those openings in the first place? So we're going to see as we load into game number 1 here in this elimination set.
And just like every other game, every other set so far, these guys go straight to work. Mounir has those gauntlets working over. Gets reversed by Djessir though. And we're just going to break off at a neutral. So these guys being a little more calculated, a little less aggressive, as we've seen some of these other teams. Simple, get a nice ground pound, clearing things up on the left side. It's going to get enough. It's going to be enough to get Delta out of here. Simple continuing to work the pressure, getting kind of a little friendly fire, being on that corner of the edge of the stage was able to go ahead and break up that signature.
Yeah, you feel like that has just been like a misinput, because just daring your own teammate, just poking off of them. I'll make it back at what cost, though? First stock gone here for the red side. But still, I mean, we see how deep in the red both blue side members are, and we have these high attack legends, so, I mean, it's definitely doable. It's definitely, not too far gone just yet. But, oh my god, the second stop.
Cooking, bro.
Are gone?
Jermaine's got $86,000 on winnings, bio. He's out here cooking, especially on this Akaya, that speed, that defense, and that bow, putting in so much work. And Djessir is setting him up, getting a little couple 1-2s in with that axe. Nice. Oh, that's going to be enough to take him off the right side. Finally getting that opening stock off of him, but Delta, the lights are dimming. It's getting dark over on that right side. It's Simple laying down the groundwork on that signature, bringing out the dodge, and then Mounir able to follow up with that down sig. Great work over on the right side.
Yeah, I mean, Simple, one thing I'm noticing is right away, zero fear. It doesn't matter how deep in the red he is.
He's a goose.
He's just going in. He's just going in, and it's working so well, because we see, from some of the other teams, once you get into that, deep red, you want to conserve that stock. You want to, maintain as long as you can. But while that happens, your teammate's getting 2v1. You're not getting the damage out. And Simple does not care.
Nah. And it's paid off. I mean, we're here in another... We were here in another 4 stock to 1 situation. And Djessir would have to... Oh, man. What a tall hill to climb here. But he's doing a good job so far, at least avoiding the nasty team combos. He's avoiding the highlight reel. Simple gonna go ahead and take him out there in very dominating game number 1 there. See what adjustments a red team is gonna be able to make to try and bring this deficit back here.
Yeah, I mean, especially at the end, just getting that, little gravity cancel confirm. It's just beautiful to watch. And yeah, there's a lot of work that has to be done on the red side, because like you have a colossus on the other team that you have to deal with.
Right, just the damage output. We saw it come into play, especially off that Taros. Every single axe, like they're already in yellow. I mean, we're 5 seconds in, and just a couple swings of that Taros axe, and it's enough to put some serious damage. And Mounir being sent out, and already 20 seconds in this game, and blue team is in red, in knockout range.
Yeah, I mean, that is the upside of this team comp on the red side, is that you're able to, again, get that much damage in. And we're starting to see the conversions come out. Miami Dome making good work of the stage, closing things out early, but now will blue team be able to close things out? Because we've seen just overall, in terms of like neutral openings, in terms of conversions, blue side generally gets the edge, but red side also needs it less to actually, get the stocks.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. That was so clean. It's that gravity cancel sidelight just at the right moment. Being able to get in there, get that stock, that neutral sig, getting dodged through. Djessir though, working at that lance, getting some spacing here. Delta getting sent up. They still have that advantage. The red team is looking pretty good here if they can just continue being able to doing a good job threading that lance in there. Mounir being sent off from one side of the stage to the other. He is now on his final stock, and Delta and Djessir have definitely woke up.
Yeah, absolutely. Complete turnaround from the first game. We see again, though, Simple deep in the red, still trying to get some damage in, but the whiff punish coming out means that he's on his last stock. 2 stock lead here for the red side, and you gotta dig in deep if you want to turn this around.
Absolutely. And they definitely have the skill to be able to get it done. Simple doing a really good job there, getting caught in a couple dares off stage, into a ground pound. Bye-bye. Get him out of here. Red team looking really good. 2v1 situation. Mounir fighting for it. Dare going to hit up. Okay, Nair making his way back over. Went for that big, risky ground pound. Got shut down. Able to have the options to get back up. Recovery off the axe playing well. But stomp Sayer off the hammer. And we are all tied up going into game number 3.
That edge guard onto Simple was amazing. Like, literally perfect. Exactly what you need in that situation, too. No shot of the comeback. Just get off stage, repeat, get all of the dodges, no chance to touch. That was beautiful. So we're one game apiece here, and we have a really good set on our hands.
Such good mental, man. I mean, it was like 3 stocks to 0 in first game. Be able to, okay, here's what we need to change. Here's what happened. Let's make the swaps. Let's make the mental adjustments, and to be able to come in and win game number 2 to tie things up. I mean, that is good mental strength there. See if they're going to be able to carry it on into game number 3 here on Apocalypse. A little different platform situation here. See how that's going to play into this powerhouse on red team.
Yeah, definitely a better start here on the blue side. Like, by this point in the last game, 2 stocks were already gone. So definitely slowing things down a little bit. I think the stage helps that as well. A bit more ground to kind of move away from the double threat here on red side. And first stock is taken on blue team, so we definitely see that adaptation coming through.
Yeah, but we got Djessir on getting down there. Simple getting into KO range here. So we're going to start seeing everybody's first stock come off, and it's going to start with red team. Blue team now has that advantage. See what kind of bonus damage they can get off these opening stocks.
Yeah, I mean, I expected the stocks to be gone much sooner, but no, it's a 3-stock lead here, and still, Mounir's still surviving.
I was going to say, Mounir, you can't even see the red in anymore.
But yeah, we finally see, the 2-stock equalization, but at this point, red team's still a stock down.
Yeah, and they're not really getting too much momentum here. No breakout strings, just kind of chipping away, trying to stay in here. Meanwhile, Mounir and Simple putting the pressure on. Nice ground pound, followed up with that down sig off the Rayman. Reaches back down for it, decided to put the double 2v1 pressure on Djessir. Reaching over Simple's head with the side sig.
Yeah,
nice ground pound.
Fantastic. And that was such a good position for blue team to be in, because they were covering both, the offstage player trying to recover and also ready to swap into a 2v1 on stage at a moment's notice. So able to convert off of that, get 2 stocks, and now we have the 2v1 here, and this should be easy pickings here for blue side.
Yeah, I don't think that Allgrim's going to be... No, got him with another nair. That's wild, bro. He was off stage for 20 minutes and still reached up and grabbed him. That's crazy. What a performance from Simple and Mounir, and just like that, they are 1 game away from moving in to top 8.
Yeah, so we have the back and forth, swapping games between each other. We've seen the red team is absolutely capable of closing these games out, so it's just a question of can you get, those early hits in, get the early stocks out, because if you give them enough time, blue side is just, they're unstoppable.
Oh, yeah. Once they start getting into a rhythm and they start, you start seeing, the team combos opening up and start seeing them really move with a purpose, it gets really scary really quick. Simple having a hard time, though. He does not have a weapon at all. Okay, there we go. Finally got the bow, but he took some damage getting it.
Yeah, that's the thing is, you get the weapon, but red team's able to get such good positioning while you're in the process. And so look at how much damage has already been built up. I mean, we can start seeing the stocks go right now.
Right now. Neutral Sig's not going to be enough, I don't think. Oh, it is. He was able to have enough options. Was able to get back up, looking for a good recovery. No, able to fast fall and make his way back up on stage. Really clean. Stop Sayer, though. Bread and butter on that hammer. And going to be a great KO option. And so is that. Djessir are going to send Simple out of here. And they have got the first 2 stocks off of blue team. And they have got plenty of room to get some good bonus damage on these opening stocks.
Yeah, I mean, this is just such a repeat of game number 2. And you love to see it, still have that fight and then still able to find those early openings. We do see the equalizer stock coming out, but still a stock down. Blue team is still a stock down here.
Absolutely. They're going to try and get this back together. somehow, some way. Simple backing up and waiting for the good opportunity to try and set up a bowstring, threading that neutral sig in there and catching him again. Turn his back like I'm paying attention to you. Go ahead and land. Turn around. Perfect neutral sig anti-air. Gonna set him up in the top left corner. And things are looking a little more even than just a couple minutes ago.
They are. The question is, Mounir, you know, how much can you get off of this second stock of yours? Able to just kind of hang to the sides, get some stray hits in, but it's a dangerous game you're playing, but actually doing it surprisingly well. I mean, this is pretty even now from what we saw from the start, that 2-stock lead, and this could go either way.
Absolutely. It's so close. Delta trying to hold on. He's the only one that's not in KO range on their stock right now. Oh no, wrong team, Delta. Wrong team. Djessir getting caught in some friendly fire there, and you do not want to catch a stray Sayer off of a Taros hammer. That stock gonna fall off of Mounir. Red team looking really good here, looking like they might be able to tie this up. It's just so crazy because every time blue team has won a game in this set so far, it's been such a dominating win. But they just can't run away with the set because we're seeing it come back here. Simple and Mounir. Simple now having the being the healthiest on the board. Mounir working off stage here. What's he gonna do? Working at that down sig, can't get anything off of it. Going way deep, and it pays off. That was so risky, especially on his last stock. But like I said, it paid off. Delta looking, trying to get his feet back on ground. Sayer gonna go ahead and take the stock off of Simple, but Simple is completely healthy on the opening stock. But Delta, a lot of power off the Taros, and does have a little bit of a life still in that stock.
Yeah, I mean, this is completely turned around. Again, like, the longer the game goes on, the more comfortable this blue team gets. And, you know, now you're in the 2v1. You have to, you know, you have to get the stock off Mounir, but you have to get through, like, a fresh stock on Simple in the process.
It was just such a knowledge of, you know, Simple's health right now. You know, you'd think you'd go for a Stomp Sayer, but that's not going to KO when he's in yellow. So he went for, you know, something else, trying to rack up any extra damage off that interaction that he could. Nice Sayer coming back down to ground. He is fighting with everything he has. Ground pound coming down, but Simple going to pick it up. Sayer not going to be enough. Ground, the weapon throw will be. Woo!
The snipe.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Sealing the deal. I mean, for how strong of a start that was for the red side, to be able to turn that around is amazing, and a well-earned victory here for Simple and Mounir.
That was absolutely clutch. We're going to be seeing them later in a top 8. And as one of those teams, you need to